Hi guys, another video. It's been a few weeks since the last one. Just wanted to sort of give a bit of an update, see on how things are going. It's been, I think, about 3 or 4 weeks now since I came off the tablets. Withdrawal is a bitch. Um, Headaches are a nightmare. I just can't sleep. I'm waking up 4 or 5 times a night. Um, I've noticed I'm a lot more moody, which I guess is logical, and I guess the sleep thing is logical because obviously I've been taking a really powerful sedative for 7 years. So, you know, um, really trying to hang on to not fall backwards and go back on the pills. Um, but I'm kind of struggling. I guess the struggle is real. I've read so much stuff on the internet about withdrawal symptoms and things like that. Um, they tell you to expect headaches. They tell you to expect sleep disturbances, strange dreams, nausea, vomiting. I haven't had any of that, thank goodness, touch wood. Um, but the headaches and the sleep disturbances I've certainly had. They do say your depression symptoms can get worse when you come off the pills, which is again logical, I guess. Um, it's not all doom and gloom. What I'm finding is that everything is just turned up to 11. Um, Literally, when I'm happy, I'm very happy. When I'm down, I'm very down. Um, I guess what the pills did was they flattened out those peaks. Um, so it's kind of a case of okay. If you want to take the highs, you got to take the lows as well. Life in general is going pretty well. I'm maintaining a relationship, which is great. And I think I'm doing okay. Um, my mental health is suffering because of the tiredness more than anything. I just feel so exhausted. So yeah, I guess this video was just a case of I wanted to get that out there. I wanted to kind of make people aware that these withdrawal symptoms are real. It doesn't happen in every case, and as I say, coming, I'm getting off quite lightly with the sleep disturbances and the headaches. Um, I'm also kind of thinking maybe it's not coming off the pills. Maybe it's a touch of long COVID. Anybody who's seen my other videos knows that I had COVID probably about 2 months ago now, just under 2 months ago. Not getting any kind of physical symptoms, but I know one of the big things with long COVID is tiredness. Tiredness and energy is something that I've always struggled with. Ever since I started with depression about 7, 8 years ago, I struggled with tiredness and lack of energy, and certainly that's improved since coming off the pills. I gotta tell you, I used to wake up in the morning and I would always say I wake up tired. I would wake up and there would be a heaviness to the tiredness. It would kind of feel like it was crushing. And it would take me sometimes. Well, sometimes I would just go all day. Um, Sometimes that would pick up after a few hours. But I've got to say, since coming off the pills, that doesn't happen. Um, sure, I wake up tired. I'm tired today because I kind of woke up at 4:30, and it just kind of I dozed then till I got up, sort of, in and out of sleep. But I've not got that oppressive, crushing tiredness feeling. Um, so I'm kind of thinking that was probably the pills that was doing that. Obviously, I'm very aware, and I know everybody here will be aware that there is a tiredness associated with keeping level. So sometimes with depression, I don't know about you guys, but for me, I have this battle to stay level. So I don't want to. I don't want to sit and cry all day. I don't want to sit and be, you know, in a complete slump. I have to function. Um, I've got a full time job. I've got a house to manage. I've got a social life I want to maintain. I've got a partner. I've got things I need to do. So I need to be able to function. And sometimes that's difficult because you are spending so much energy just trying to stay level and function that that's a huge drain on you. That's a massive drain on your resources, on your energy. And this is where self care comes in. Self care at the moment is really difficult because of Omicron, and it's also Christmas, which isn't, you know, we're in this lull now between Christmas and New Year. There's a bit of a high at Christmas for everybody, I think. It's not always the best time for people, and I understand that, but I think for the majority of people, there's a little bit of an up at Christmas, and then there's a lull before New Year kicks in. And certainly going into January, the nights are dark, the weather is bad. We're all kind of expecting restrictions to come in England. They're already in the rest of the countries in the UK, Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland. We in England have kind of been very lucky. They've said they're not putting any restrictions until the new year, but apparently then those restrictions could last till March. So we're all kind of sat thinking, we don't know what's coming really, but so that's making self care difficult. And again, there's all the other things that usually make self care difficult. Sometimes it's hard to focus. Sometimes it's hard to stop that monkey chatter in your head. And I guess I've noticed that's more prevalent. My brain is whirring. At the moment, my brain is constantly on the spin. And I guess I'm getting used to that again now. That didn't happen on the meds. Part of what they did was to silence that constant noise. So getting used to not having that constant monkey chatter, that constant voice in your head that's saying, right, you need to think about this, you need to think about that, think about this, think about that. That's really difficult. Getting used to that again kind of feels a little bit. Kind of feels a little bit psychotic almost, and I don't know whether that's the right phrase, but it does kind of feel like there's another little person inside you that's just chattering in your ear all the time. So trying to stay focused, trying to kind of maintain a center, trying to just kind of keep that under control. That's difficult. That's difficult. Yeah, at the moment. Just kind of wanted to kind of vent all these things. Please, if you've had any experience of this, if you if you've been through this, if you're going through it at the moment, if you're considering coming off your meds, if you've already come off your meds and you're having withdrawal, if you came off meds years ago and it was the best thing you ever did, please leave me a comment. I'd love to get some shared experiences and try and help each other out. Alright guys, I will try and get these posts more regularly, depending on how my mental health allows me to. Thanks a lot. See you soon. Bye bye.